What's up YouTube? This video is all about how to win a championship. So judging by the title, you probably think I'm going to say the best way to win a championship is hard work, determination, teamwork, things like that. Well, it's not. I'm talking about something completely different, and some of you might already know what it is. As Sam Hinkie would call it, it's called the process. No, not that process. Well, kind of that process. Joel Embiid got the nickname the process because he was the result of this method.
And they're chanting, "Trust the process," in a nod to Sam Hinkie, who was the general manager here for the 3-year run that brought Embiid, Noel, Okafor, and a slew of draft choices.
So to win a title, here's what you need to do. First thing you gotta do is be really, really bad. Easy enough, right? One star isn't enough to win a title in the NBA. Then you'll get a high draft pick and hopefully a star player. But even after you get your star player, you still need to be bad next season so you can get another high draft pick.
Where LeBron is trying to beat the big three Celtics. He tried to beat 4 with the Spurs in 14. He tried to beat 4 in 17, 18 with Golden State.
Yeah. Before I continue, I got plenty of videos coming up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like. See, that's where LeBron and the Cavs went wrong. After LeBron was drafted in 2003, the Cavaliers made the playoffs every single season besides for his first year, where they just barely missed it. By making it to the playoffs every year, they weren't getting good draft picks. This is the starting lineup that LeBron had to take to the NBA Finals in 2007. Drew Gooden, Sasha Pavlovich, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, and Larry Hughes. Who? Sasha Pavlovich? Larry Hughes? Who are these people?
Paint cans, squeegees, and a nail file. That's what he took to the finals.
He did drag the 2007 Cleveland Cavaliers to the NBA Finals. That is one of the most incredible feats that anybody's pulled off.
You know, I typed in Drew Gooden on YouTube and he didn't even show up. This is what I got. This is not a championship caliber team. If LeBron tanked that first season in 2003, the Cavaliers could have had a high draft pick. Do you know who got drafted first overall in 2004? Dwight Howard. LeBron could have played with prime Dwight and won multiple championships with the Cavs. Okay, but maybe the Cavs wouldn't get first overall pick. They still could have drafted Emeka Okafor, Sean Livingston, Devin Harris, Andre Iguodala. Instead, they got the 10th overall pick and drafted Luke Jackson. I don't even know who that is. Luke Jackson? Here are the draft lottery odds for back then. The Cavs had a 60% chance of getting a top 3 pick and an 81% chance of getting at least a top 5 pick. Forget about the Cavaliers for now. Let's talk about the 76ers. They did it the right way. They drafted Joel Embiid.
This is one of the great big men we've ever seen in the history of basketball from a talent perspective.
Then they got Jahlil Okafor, 3rd overall pick, which turned out to be a bust. In 2016, the 76ers got the 1st overall pick and were able to draft Ben Simmons.
He's so good. If Ben Simmons can shoot a jump shot, it's a wrap. They can beat anybody.
In 2017, they were able to get the 1st overall pick again and drafted Markelle Fultz, who also turned out to be a bust.
I mean, this guy, Markelle Fultz, has been very, very bad.
This is all building up to their would-be championship season in the 2018-2019 season. After making some moves, they had Ben Simmons, JJ Redick, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid as their starting 5. Don't forget that just 3 years before that, their starting 5 were a bunch of nobodies. They started that season with the starting 5 of Isaiah Canaan, Nerlens Noel, Jahlil Okafor, Jakar Sampson, and Hollis Thompson. This team went from zero to hero fast. In the 2019 playoffs, they were just one shot shy of potentially winning it all.
Simmons, is this the dagger?
Then you have other teams who are usually never bad, but also never come close to the best, like the Hawks, Grizzlies, Nuggets. They're always a decent team, but everyone knows they have no chance of winning a championship. They keep getting stuck with a good starting 5, but with no superstars. And let's face it, a winning NBA team almost always has a superstar. See, that's the thing about the NBA. It almost always happens that the NBA champions are a team with at least 2 superstars.
In the NBA, you must have minimum 1 superstar. Only a handful of those guys, if not 2. If you have 2 superstars, you're probably going to win or have a real good shot. If you don't have those guys, it almost never happens that you can win.
Those teams and players are great in their own respects, but they're never going to get over the hump of winning a championship unless they're able to bring in more star players.
If you tank, not for a year and try to grab a player, but for like 5 years, the chances are you're going to come along and grab 1 or 2 generational kind of talents. And you will be able to build a sustainable, perhaps dynastic, but certainly powerhouse team going forward.
And it shows because from 1999 to 2019, Every NBA Finals had either Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Dwayne Wade, or Stephen Curry, and they're all superstars. So the point of all this is, you might get a superstar in free agency, but you can put the power in your hands by actually drafting the superstars. There's a whole generation of potential new stars that can win you a championship, waiting to play for their new team. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a like as well.